Today we're going to be talking about the Mexican-American War, a clash of destiny. Hello, history enthusiasts. Welcome back. Welcome back today. We're diving into the pivotal conflict that shaped North America, the Mexican-American War. This war fought between 1846 and 1848. It was a war. It was a clash of culture in a ball nation. Ultimately, it was destiny. It resulted in significant territorial gains for the United States and had profound consequences for Mexico. Get ready for a long, detailed look at the cause and events aftermath of this traumatic war. To understand the Mexican American War, we need to look at the context of the 19th century. The United States were experimenting a period of rapid expansion fueled by the concept of manifest destiny, the belief that it was American good God-given right to expand its territory across the North American continent. Meanwhile, Mexico, newly independent from Spain, was struggling with the political instability, economic woes, and a sparsely populated northern frontier. These contracted readily set the site for conflict. I'm going to give you a picture of what it looks like from the 19th century map of North America from the 19th century, right here. Several factors contributed to the growing tensions between the two nations. First, there was an issue of Texas. After gaining independence from Mexico in 1836, Texas joined the United States in 1845. Mexico was never fully recognized Texas as independent, viewing it as a rebellious province. That this annex infuriated Mexico and was a major point of contact. I'm going to show you a map of the disputed territory of Texas, right here. Another key factor was the boundaries of dispute between Texas and Mexico. Texas claimed that Rio Grande was the southern border, while Mexico insisted that the Nueces River was the true boundary. The disagreement over the tension between the two rivers furthered the inflation tension and became a key point of contention leading up to the war. I will put a picture of each territory right here. Several factors contributed to the growing tensions between the two nations. First, there was an issue of Texas. After gaining independence from Mexico in 1836, Texas joined the United States in 1845. Mexico was never fully recognized Texas as independent, viewing it as a rebellious province. That this annex infuriated Mexico and was a major point of contact. I'm going to show you a map of the disputed territory of Texas, right here. The immediate trigger for the war was a skirmish along the Rio Grande. President James K. Polk, a strong advocate for the Manifest Destiny, ordered General Zachary Taylor to move troops into disputed territory when the Rio Grande and the Nueces. When the Mexican forces attacked Taylor's troops, Polk used the incident as justified to declare war on Mexico. American blood has been shed on American soil, he proclaimed, despite having that the location was disputed territory. I'll show you an image of Thornton's affair right here. The war itself unfolded in several campaigns. General Taylor led his troops into northern Mexico, securing victory of Palo Alto and Receta de la Palma. Meanwhile, General Wilfield Scott led a campaign to Crimea in the capture of Mexico City. The U.S. Navy also captured a role, blockading Mexican ports and capturing key coastal cities. I'm going to put images of every battle and everything taken. The war was brutal, costly for both sides. While the U.S. had superior resources and military technology, Mexican soldiers just fought for their homeland. The war also saw the emerge of future Civil War generals on both sides, gaining great value combat experience. I'll show you images of every key figure of the war: Zachary Taylor, Will Scott, and Santa Anna. After a series of diverse American victories, the Mexican government was forced to negotiate. The Treaty of Guadalajara was signed in 1848, officially ended the war. This treaty, Mexico ceded a vast amount of territory to the United States, including the present-day California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, parts of Colorado, Wyoming, Kansas, Oklahoma. The, the Rio Grande was also recognized as the southern border of Texas. I will put a visual of the territory ceded by the Mexican to the United States in the Treaty of Guadalupe-Hidalgo right here. The Mexican-American War, where Imston. The United States gained a vast new territory, fulfilling the United States' expansion ambitions. However, this expansion also resigned debate over slavery, as the question whether these new territories would be free or slave states further depauperized the nation, ultimately contributed to the outbreak of the Civil War. That's going to be our next video, to let you guys know in foreshadowing. I'm going to put an image of the map relating to the debate over slavery in the new acquitted territories. Be right here. For Mexico, the war was devastating defeat. The loss nearly half of its territory was a severe blow to its nation's pride and economy. The war also left a legendary resentment and mistrust between the two nations, which took decades to overcome. I will show photos depicting aftermath and impacts on both countries. The Mexican-American War was complex and controversial event in American history. It was a war divided by expansionism fueled by racial prejudice, ultimately result in the significant redrawing of the map of North America. It was a war to continue debate and analyze, reminding us of enduring consequences of territorial ambition and the importance of understanding perspective all involved. That's today's deep dive into the Mexican-American War. Let me know if you have thoughts in the comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for more history content.